안녕하세요. Samnyamida. What's up, Moo-Moos? What's up, YouTube? Seattle Insomnia back again. More Mamamoo Monday. And today, we're back into the solos. And I have got 4 more solos coming at you. Solar, Bluebird, Run, OST Part 3. I think it's Run On is the name, and then Part 3. And then I've got the highly requested Moonbyul Refuge from Second World competition. I tried to find one that had English subs, but we also know that I rarely get to read the lyrics anyway. And if it's emotional as what I have read, I don't think it's going to matter. And I do know that it is a cover of Psy. Open Gundam Style is the only Psy song that I know. And actually, what's funny is I guess that's really the very first K-pop song that I ever heard, because it was huge here in the US when I was in college. So I guess that was actually my true first experience with K-pop. And yeah, I mean, it was a fun song. I enjoyed it a lot, but I didn't realize that's what it was, K-pop. All right. And then I've got Wien with Watercolor. And then my Hwa Sa I'm a Bee. So I'm going to get the headphones on. We're going to flip this into dual mode, and we are going to get into this reaction. I'm going to try to stay under an hour, but yeah, good luck. 4 songs, I talk. Yeah, we'll see. All right, catch you on the flip side. All right, headphones on. Snug as a bug as a rug, as long as I don't go headbanging like I did. And yeah, you guys will see future. No, it's already out. I'm tired. After work, but I'm not that bad. All right. K-Rock Thursday. I was headbanging to the point that I lost. Or no, not even that one. I was headbanging, but not as bad. Dreamcatcher full album Friday with Silent Night. That's where I almost broke my headphones. But I have a feeling this is going to be a lot calmer, I should say. All right. Bluebird, Run On, OST Part 3, Solar, in 3, 2, 1, drop the beat. Country vibe. That short hair is just tucked behind. Oh, it's short hair.
끝도 없이 펼쳐진 저 하늘 넘어 가지 못하는 It's a tough day 쉴 곳 없던 마음 위로 크게 내쉰 숨 주워 담고 눈물 젖은 날개짓에 Hey my bluebird 어디가 좋을까 지난 날도 다 지워버리고 나와 같이 가자 어디라도 좋아 우리들만 있는 곳으로
Her voice is beautiful.
하늘은 없다는 표정이지만 난 그걸 느껴 너의 날개는 멀리로 가려 한다는 걸 꿈꾸고 있는가 눈물젖이 날개짓해 Hey my bluebird 어디가 좋을까 지난 날도 다 지워버리고 나와 같이 가자 어디라도 좋아 우리 둘만 있는 곳으로 빛을 잃은 너의 어둠 속에 떠오르는 태양 그게 나이기를 원하는 걸 이젠 알았어 힘겹게 버텨온 상처 가득한 날들 내 품에 안겨 잊어내고 Hey my bluebird 어디가 좋을까 지난 날도 다 지워버리고
Her power.
나와 같이 가자 어디라도 좋아 우리 둘만 있는 곳으로
Hurry! Oh, I tried to fight that. I'm sorry. I was trying to stay frozen as much as possible because I felt the sneeze coming. And I'm like, oh, I can hold on. It's almost over. I can hold on. I couldn't hold on. So I'm going to back that up.
있는 곳으로
Her voice is something else. Her soft tone when she wants it into that falsetto, and then she can kick in the power in a flash when she wants to. But, and there is a but, I am not in any way, shape, or form a country music fan. I do not like country music. And it's more of when I was a kid, my parents went through they found God and destroyed all of the music that we had. And the only thing I was allowed to listen to was either country or gospel. And to this day, those are the two genres that I cannot stand. So it's kind of one of those. Her voice is so amazing. If this was a R&B, a soul, a jazz, any other accompanying music, and I would have been totally all over it. But the fact that the accompanying music is country, I just couldn't get into it. And it's not that I do not love Solar any way, shape, or form. Everything to this point has blown me away. This song I could not vibe with. I just could not catch the emotion, could not catch the feel because of my dislike of the genre of music that was accompanying it. So I apologize to my Mamoos, but this is not one of my favorite songs. And not for the talent that is Solar by any means. Just not 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 vibing with it. And I hope you forgive me. I honestly did think that there was going to be a 100%, 1,000 batting average with Mamamoo, but I have found one trap that I just not not my favorite. Not, and again, it's not because of Solar's talent. It's just the style in which is she's singing along to. That's all. Her vocal techniques, her vibrato, and her registry. I'm trying to recall if because we've watched so many reactions and still early on with Mamamoo, but I want to say this might be, at least in my recollection, the lowest I've heard her kind of go in her registry. She might have done it for Spit It Out, but I was so caught up in the visuals and the backing, the music production that went along with that, that I don't remember if she got low in her lower register in that song. But I still love Solar, so don't worry. And just this one didn't hit me, didn't vibe with me. But next, we have got Moonbyul, Refuge, 4K, Second World, November 6th, 2022, off of K-Pop Jam. And I'm excited for this. So, in 3, 2, 1, drop the beat. Oh, and I don't think there's English closed cap. Nope. Korean auto generated. That's right. We even talked about this. I like the setup.
당신의 오늘 하루가 힘들진 않았나요? 나의 하루는 그저 그랬어요.
Interesting. She goes into a whisper.
괜찮은 척하기가 혹시 힘들었나요? 난 그저 그냥 버틸만 했어요. 솔직히 내 생각보다 세상은 독해요.
Her singing voice.
솔직히
Holy cow.
난 생각보다 강하진 못해요. 하지만 힘들다고 어리광 부릴 수는 없어요. 버틸 거야, 견딜 거야, 괜찮을 거야. 하지만 버틴다고 계속 버텨지지는 않네요. 그래요, 낙이 될 곳이 필요해요.
Oh, that run.
그대여 나에게 될 곳이 되줘요. 당신의 고된 하루를 누가 달래주나요? 다 속여달라고 해도 소용없어요.
What?
솔직히 난 세상보다 한참 부족해요. 솔직히 난 세상만큼 차갑진 못해요.
늘 내 편이 되어주는 사람들 덕분에 버텨내고 있는 것 같아요.
친구들이랑 술 한잔 하면서 오늘 하루도 무사히 잘 버텼다.
내일은 조금 더
I'm guessing
발전할
these
수
are
있을 거라는
Moomoo's.
믿음이나 희망?
미래의 멋진 제 모습이 오늘 잘 버틸 수 있게 하는 힘이에요.
제가 최근에 여자친구가 생겼습니다.
집에서 저를 기다리고 있는 강아지가 있어서 힘이 납니다.
월급날 기다리면서
가족이나 친구들과 같이 만나서 맛있는 저녁을 먹으면서 얘기할 수 있어서 하루를 버틸 수 있는 것 같아요.
하지만 힘들다고 어리광 부릴 수는 없어요. 버틸 거야, 견딜 거야, 괜찮을 거야. 하지만 버틴다고 계속 버텨지지는 않네요. 그래요 낙이 될 것이 필요해요. 그대여 나에게 될 것이 항상 난 세상이 날 알아주길 바래. 실은 나 세상이 날 안아주길 바래. 괜찮은 척하지만 사는 게 맘 같지는 않네요.
Oh.
저마다의 웃음이야 아픔이
Oh, that cry.
하지만 아프다고 소리 내고 싶지는 않아요. 그래요 낙이 될 것이 필요해요.
Oh.
그대여 나에게 될 것이 되줘요.
Oh.
당신의 오늘 하루가 힘들진 않았나요?
Oh. These girls are killing me. Holy hell. Oh, that was so good. I made a comment to one of a reply to a comment about these women, how they always amaze me. This is the only group I have ever heard that has ran me through the gamut of every emotion, human emotion possible. Love, pain, heartache, anger at hearing how they've been treated almost into a rage on thinking how in the world can people be so mean, to fear of the unknown, the uncertainty of where they're going, their future as a group, joy and happiness. Like, they've ran me through so many roller coasters. Her voice, her presence, and the way that she performs, like when she dropped into that whisper, like it did something. I don't know. That's where it started. Like the vulnerability that she displayed. And I don't even know what was said, especially when it silhouetted her and brought up the backstage with what I'm guessing is Mamoo's either showing their support, their love, um, thanking, but the pure emotion in that. And then when she came back on, the shift in her delivery, her intent was palpable. And it just hit me differently. And this was another contest. Like, who in the world could go up against her and have a chance? There's only 3 women that I could think of that could do it. Solar, Queen, or Hwa Sa. Because I honestly do not think that there is another K-pop idol other than those 3 that could come close. It's probably a good thing I sneezed when I did, because I'd probably have snot running all the way down my face right now. I said it before. She is an ace. I love Hwa Sa. I love Solar. I love Ian. And like these 4 women, this group. I don't know how you Moomos can handle it and not like be on the verge of your deathbed after watching all these videos. How how do you do it? These girls are gonna kill me. Oh, that was good. Her She can rap and she can sing, and I don't like they're equal. Because they're so different, but so concise and precise. Her intent, her delivery, her skill. As much as I enjoy and love other groups, I don't think there is anyone that could ever deliver as well as any of the members from Mamamoo. And I know they're humble, and they would probably say that there are other groups that are talented as them or better, if I were to guess, because of their personalities. But I don't. Yeah, I don't think there is. All right. I think my emotions have calmed enough. I am going to move on to Huyen Watercolor. Full screen. Closed captions are available. All right. In 3, 2, this way. 1. Drop the beat. Ooh. Leg alert. We're kind of doing a, well, slight reverse. Solar had the short hair and Huyen has long. If that was Hwayun. I'm guessing it wasn't.
I will drown me 새하얀 종이 조각에 빛깔들의 향연 떠올려 What about me 깊은 상상에 빠질 때 비로소 맘에 눈이 떠져 고이 놓여있는 이곳으로 더 올길 먹은 기회에 스며들게 마음이 가는 대로 내가 품은 빛을 그려내 환하게 피워내 곤히 자고 있던 나를 깨워 내 모습을 채워 비에서 준 듯 흐리게 치래 I'm still dreamer 내가 제일 키워 더 많은 색을 원해 다 잘 어울려 다 잘 어울려 Paint over the drawing over the color line 복잡하게 보여도 난 그대로야 마른 뒤에 다시 덧칠해 이 느낌이 한 번 지게 Guess what 아직은
Ooh, I like that switch up.
조금 더 기다려줘 그리고 자세히 날 봐 달라질 거야 지금 벌써 새로워 Actually I'm so pretty 날 더 위해 마음이 가는 대로 내가 품은 빛을 그려내 환하게 피워내 곤히 자고 있던 나를 깨워 내 모습을 채워 비에서 준 듯 흐리게 치래 I'm still dreamer 내가 제일 키워 더 많은 색을 원해 다 잘 어울려 Sometimes I feel like I don't wanna smile
At least they focus on that a little bit. I kind of want to see her dance more.
I'm gonna live for me 나를 깨워 내 모습을 채워
Her ad-libs and runs.
흐리게 치래 I'm still dreamer
Body rolls.
더 많은 색을 원해 다 잘 어울려
I like the watercolor animation.
다 잘 어울려 다 잘 어울려
That was good. Hwayun's voice is just so stable. She has this pocket tone where she sits, and it sounds good. She delivers it strong, stable, breathing technique, and then she can flip up into her highs in an instant and then back down and go even into her lower register. She can have power when she wants it to. She has shown it in this one. She's shown it in other songs that I've reacted to. But here she kind of, I know this is an MV and not a live, so she's in the studio, in the booth, behind a mic, and I can just picture her when she's going, that she is stepping back, pulling away when she goes and releases some of that power. Again, another solid poppy. I mean, I can kind of think, slow down, and talk. These girls do it to me every time. She has a, I'm not going to say comfort zone. She has a specific sound that she really likes. Because so far, the watercolor and OMG, the last one I just watched. I'm gonna have to consult because it's been a few days. Oh, I didn't have it written down. Boo on me. Easy. Holy moly. That should have been easy. It had the same kind of funky bass element going to it, but then in this one, the other one did too. It breaks into a hip hop switch up real quick, and then back into that jazzy, playful, funky bass guitar tone. And I really like that. It's easy listening, but and it's very, very pleasing to the ear. I really enjoy that style of pop. And with her vocal quality, vocal tones, and her delivery, it's just a lot of fun. I love the imagery that was in this, that was used in the video. The different colors. There's definitely a story in this, and I want to say, because of the diversity that I saw, it is talking about being happy with who you are, regardless of the color of your skin, the culture that you were born in, to be accepting and to love yourself for who you are. And I am a huge, huge fan and proponent of those types of messages. I know that me being a white male, I have had it very, very, very easy with that in my life. So I try to, any chance I get, to applaud and recognize and encourage those that are different to embrace your difference. Because you don't have a choice, and it shouldn't matter. We all are humans. And because genetics determine a skin color to be a slight shade off or different, doesn't make us anyone any less of a person. And I want everyone to know that this channel is a safe space channel. So I encourage and embrace diversity in all flavors. So yes, I really enjoyed that, and I needed that break in sound and in tone. Because just like LMM with Hwa Sa, like Refuge and Moonbyul is gonna linger for a while. It did something to me. And speaking of Hwa Sa, last and definitely not least by any shape or form, but not also the best for last, because all these women are amazing. My bias. I'm a B. And I have a feeling that this is going to, oh, wait, again, that it's going to take that tone of being a boss bee. Now, whether it's going to be referring to love, kind of the way Twit went, and, you know, claiming, you know, in the end, it made it feel like her partner was the Twit for loving her, and her coming full circle into the realization that because of the way that she treated him and didn't feel the same about him as he did about her, she ultimately was the Twit. Surface level. I know it goes deeper. So we'll see what type of tone this takes. There are closed captions and I'm going to try to catch as much as the lyrics, but also be able to enjoy the visuals that are Hwa Sa and the sound that comes from this goddess's voice. In 3, 2, 1, let's listen and watch Hwa Sa. So, is that representing coming out of the womb? That's my theory to start.
누가 날 감히 예뻐해준대 Sunny look at me like 내가 좀 지를 맞지 세상에 미쳐 돌아간 건지 Bless you boy, bless you bro sis 내가 줄게 잡이 Life is so incredible 내가 미쳐 떨어져 나의 죄는 beautiful baby Life is not so terrible 울지 못해 웃어줘 I'm a It's cause I'm bad 모든 게 영원할 순 없다지만 my feel, my believe 잃지 않기를 바래
I caught the Mamamoo on her thumb, I think. Maybe. I don't know. I thought it, at first I thought it said Mamamoo.
my feel, my believe 잃지
Oh, is that Moo? And this one is a heart? Maybe?
않기를 바래 한마디로는 제정신 아니야 Yet so far I'm alive You should stay with me by my side Life is so incredible 내가 미쳐 떨어져 나의 죄는 beautiful baby Life is not so terrible 울지 못해 웃어줘 앞쪽에서 It's cause I'm bad
Interesting. She's trying to drink, but she can't. She's thirsty. I'm trying to catch the imagery. There's a lot going on. Isolation's locking? hip thrust.
I'm a J.
I've got to watch that again. This woman is amazing. Her artistic ability, her creativity, she makes you think. She is unapologetic for who she is. And rightfully so for everything that she has been through. This woman is beautiful, talented, and these women send me through so many emotions. Like, I'm still trying to figure out, like, to me that felt like coming from the womb. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay, so that's 8. I thought maybe it was a clock, but it's not.
누가 날 감히 예뻐해준대. Sunny look at me like 내가 좀 지를 맞지. 세상에 미쳐 돌아간 건지. Bless you God, bless you roses. 내가 줄게 잡히. Life is so incredible. 내가 미쳐들었던 나의 죄는 beautiful baby. Life is not so terrible. 울지 못해 웃었죠. I'm a It's 'cause I'm bad. 바로 지금이야 savage. Tell me am I crazy? 모든 게 다 뻔해지기보다 싫은데. It's 'cause I'm bad. 나의 맘속에서
All
보이는
of them. 모든 게 영원할 순 없다지만 my feel, my believe 잃지 않기를 바래. 한마디로 난 제정신 아냐. Yet so far I'm alive. You should stay with me by my side. Life is so incredible. 내가 You stay with me by my side. You should stay with Savage, beautiful. Am I crazy?
Life is so
That's my no God.
incredible.
Tell me I'm crazy. Beautiful, that's my rule. By my side. Stay, maybe stay by my side. Sorry. You can skip if you like. I really want to get into the headspace. Bless that bless you?
내가 미쳐버렸던 나의 주는 beautiful baby. Life is not so terrible. 울지 못해 웃었죠. 앞쪽에서 It's good someday. 바로 지금이야 savage. Tell me am I crazy?
Thirsty, trying to drink, can't drink. She throws the bottle. The water comes out, but every time she tries to drink, nothing comes. And then it breaks into this cultural. And that's dancer. Whoever that she is amazing. But then Hwa Sa. Her voguing in that almost not quite. Yeah, for the most part, it's lock pop, but it's also kind of voguing. Oh, the timing on that too. Hip hops, the different colors and the reflections. I love her in black and gold. And then we have the snakes. She is fascinating. She is talented. Her tone quality. I didn't even get into any of that. I was so caught up in the visuals and trying to figure out why she is calling herself a bee that I skipped over. Her normal again, she does have a nasal twang and she leans into that nasal twang, but she has that deep I'm excited, so now like I either got a hiccup or I got a burp. It's one or the other. I'm full of sneezes, burps, hiccups. Oh, these women. The richness, the sultriness in her tone, leaning into almost like she could go into a full-on metal growl if she really wanted to. She's got that rasp, that smoky, sultry, amazing voice and tone. She can get high when she needs to into that falsetto, and it's effortless for her as well. And even when she does flip up into it, she still has that twang that just gives it the Hwa Sa sound. I don't think I could hear this, not need to see her, hear one line, but because she has such a signature sound and tone, I could tell you that was Hwa Sa. And there could be people that could maybe try to imitate it, and maybe some are good enough that they could throw me off, but I could probably distinctively say this one right here, that one was Hwa Sa. But the imagery in this video, there is a lot going on. And I'm probably going to have to, there's like LMM, Maria, and now I'm a B. I'm going to have to go to DKDK TV and cheat and figure out what is all going on, if there is a breakdown for this one for that. When I have free time to watch videos on my own, there's not a lot of time for me to do that when I'm, because I like to react, and it's like, I could be doing a reaction right now. And I need to dial back a little bit and start enjoying things on my own again. That way I don't get burnt out, because I want to keep doing this. I enjoy giving my commentary and exploring and maybe providing a different insight or something new for the Moomoos that maybe they haven't heard before. But I seem to be quite a bit of a broken record. I don't think I could say anything that hasn't already been said, because they've been around for a while. And there's been a lot of reactions to them, I'm assuming. All right, I'm gonna get these off. I'm at 52 minutes. But I'll catch you on the flip side. We'll break this down. More Mamamoo Monday. And it was no fault of Solar's with Bluebird. Her voice, her vocal technique is amazing. As I stated before, I'm just not a fan of the country sound. And that's not because it's not good music, it's not my taste, and that's something that's been ingrained. It's still a rebelliousness of something that was forced upon me and is deep-seated. There's some that I can kind of, if it's in rock, it's a little easier for me. But when it's the steel guitar and the way the guitars are playing, that's just, it's hard to explain, but it rubs raw, because it brings back a lot of deep-seated emotion from my childhood that I try not to remember. But Solar is still amazing. Queen Watercolor was a really good funk pop song that did a quick switch up with some hip hop elements that was really cool. Added a nice little flair to it. Imagery, again, and the message, from what I gathered from it, embracing diversity and loving yourself no matter where you come from or who you are. Be proud of who you are. And I know in the climate today, especially here in the US, that's a challenge. But know that me, Kyle, Seattle Insomnia, accept you for who you are. I embrace diversity. The world would be a very, very dull place if everyone looked like me, and I would feel very, very sorry if you look like me. We need diversity. We need the cultural diversity. We would just be so boring, and we'd all be robots. And I am a huge proponent of embracing your diversity and loving who you are. And if that, I hope I got that right, and that's what that message is. And even if it's not, that's the interpretation I kind of took from it. And yeah, it's a great message. And that's the great thing about music, is it's subjective to the listener as it is the person that created it. Refuge. I kind of jumped because I'm getting to I went to Solar Hawaiian, and it's not in any particular order, but Refuge. Moonstar. Moonbyul. Oh. Her delivery, her presence, her intent in the way that she sings. She is another storyteller. I didn't need the captions to get the emotion. Again, they have such a way, Mamamoo does, and each individual has that. And the word I'm going to use yet again is gifted. Artists aspire to be able to evoke emotion from their listener. And there is only a small percentage that are able to do so. And those that do and can usually end up with the L attributed to them, and that L is legendary. And I don't throw that term around lightly. Mamamoo, in my opinion, will be in that legendary status for this generation. Because they're already the best vocal K-pop group, best vocalists. But it goes even beyond that. Stage presence. Even in their performance, their choreo, they are really solid. And they're not going for the dance crew style choreo that the newer generations are doing. Could they be beaten out in a dance competition? Probably. I'm not gonna kid myself because there are groups out there that drill with dance. But they're no slouches. They are very good dancers. The raps that I hear, I know that Hwa Sa is a rapper, and I've only caught some snippets of her rap. I would like to see more of her rap. But I almost did it. I almost said Moonbyul, her cadence, her flow, her rap delivery. Yeah. I love Doming a lot. And I don't compare, but Moonbyul is a pure rapper. She understands cadence flow, and she changes up her cadence and her flow with ease. She's better than most of the US rappers. Easy. I think there's only a few in the pop industry, and they're not even American, they're Japanese. And that's XG. And I know some of my viewers, they're Blinks, and they would argue Jenny and Lisa. Jenny and Lisa are really, really good. They are rappers. I don't really. I think Moonbyul is just a little bit better. I think she has a better delivery, cadence, and flow. And Blackpink really was the first group that I stand. And I love Lisa, her dancing and her rap and her swagger and her stage presence. is what really drew me in to Blackpink, and then Rose took over with her vocals. Mamamoo is just, they're that next stage. They are what I think Blackpink has the potential to get to once they kind of expand and evolve and they shed kind of the image that they have. And the reason why I bring that up is because right here, Kill This Love is sitting right there, right in front of me, staring at me. They have potential. Blackpink really, really does. And I think they're going to evolve, and I think they're going to show what they're capable of in their diversity. But Teddy is very much a hip hop pop focused. They did break into a little bit of 80s in their last, but this is Mamamoo, not Blackpink. Moonbyul is probably the best rapper right now, in my opinion, that I've heard of the rappers that I've heard. And I know there's more. CL is amazing. And I think that might be one that I think could rival Moonbyul, but I've only heard one song of hers, and that's, I've recorded it and it's going to drop this week. And then I've been told I need to check out Jesse and BB, that they are really good. And so I'm going to give them a listen because I've not heard. I've seen some stuff pop up because YouTube likes to listen, and YouTube is Google, and Google has ears everywhere. So Jesse and BB have been popping up in my feeds, my suggested feeds to take a look at. So I will be at some point looking at them. But right now, Moonbyul has my top 4 K-pop rappers, X-pop rappers. If you watch my XG reactions, Kokona and Jurin and Harvey are amazing rappers, and they're still young. They still have a way to go, and I think that they have the potential to hit Moonbyul status in a few years. It's not going to take them very long. Hwa Sa. From reaction 1, I knew she was special. And she continues to deliver. Her artistic nature, her creativity, her I don't give up attitude. Take Me As I Am, or GTFO. Yeah. With what she's been through, like, she never gave up. She stayed determined, and I am 100% thankful, and I love this woman. I bought her Maria mini album, debut album, I believe. Maybe. I don't know. I ordered it. It's on its way. It's going to be here in a week. And the poster is going to be up here. Each time I get a little extra free money, I'm going to be buying her other solo albums as well. Once I collect all of those, I'm going to try to hopefully find Mamamoo's as well. I know it's going to be hard because it's however 8-9 years Has it been that long? 20, no, like, oh, maybe 7, 8 years. Find theirs, and it's going to be very hard because I'm sure a lot of them are out of print and they're going to be quite pricey to find. So at least some of their newer ones should be easier to find, hopefully still sealed, so I can get all the photo cards and everything that goes with it. And then try to then go for the other solo albums to support the rest, Solar, Moonbyul, and Hwien as well. But yeah. Told you I could take it over an hour. All right. But yes, again, these women amaze me. It's broken record at this point. Like, they just evoke all the emotions, and I am very, 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 very happy that they were suggested and that I reacted. I know there's a lot of requests to hit certain songs, and I watched in Mamamoo Monday, Mew YT's group, and it gave the timeline. And I think after seeing that timeline and the albums that were dropped, I am going to start going and following their, because we got their pre-debut stuff also that I watched with Peppermint Chocolate and wow. I recorded it yesterday. I've had to work since then. Don't Be Happy? Yes. Some of their pre-debut stuff. I've already got Piano Man and Mr. Ambiguous. So I'm going to try to continue on through the rest of in order from release. So that's how I'm going to be progressing through. So the songs that you've gotten on here that's been requested, like I know that Where Are We Now is one of their more recent, and it's been highly requested. I'm going to get to it. It's just going to be when I get to that album. I know there's been a lot of requests for some of the other solo stuff, and I kind of done it with Hwa Sa, where I hit Twit and then Maria, LMM, and now I'm a Bee. And I'm pretty sure that is for her album releases for the title tracks. But maybe one of them is a B-side. I don't know off the top of my head for exactly sure. But I think that's the order for her for major releases. And there might be another one, but there's also the one that's in her 4 Season 4 colors. And I'm pretty sure that is Be Calm, was that. So I'll react to Be Calm when I get to those 4 albums, all of their solos when I get to that album. I'll probably skip it in that and then react to it in a more Mamamoo. To keep on the theme, but to try to make each one a little bit shorter. So that's how I'm going to progress with Mamamoo. And then I know at some point I'm going to run out of solos to react to, and that's when more Mamamoo I'm going to start. I've been given a huge spreadsheet of additional content to look into. So I will be tapping into that as well. I might even do it before then, just so I can spread out and not get through all of the solo stuff, because they've only got so many solo albums to date, and there's other solos within other albums that I'll hit when I get to those albums. So probably going to start throwing in some variety content for them. All right, I'm over an hour 10, and I know that people will usually only watch about average 7 to 8 minutes of my videos anyway. So I'm gonna call it there. Thank you very much for, if you stayed with me the entire time, let me know that. I'm curious of how many of my Mamoos actually watch my entire video, or if it's just way too long and I need to shorten it. Some of you have already stated you like the long. I'm just kind of curious what that ratio is. So I hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are. Kamsahamnida. Thank you very much to all my subs and viewers. You mean a lot to me. I read all the comments. I try to heart them all. I try to respond to all of them. But now I'm getting a lot. So if I haven't responded and you just see a heart, and it's not that I didn't want to respond, it's just I'm usually at work and it's on a break. Or when I'm waking up in the morning and I'm rushing around to get ready for work. So it's pretty much my life right now. Reaction, work, sleep when I can, eat when I can, rinse, repeat, recycle. And that's not a complaining or anything. Like, I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't want to. I just need to find some other activities to kind of balance my life a little bit. So again, thank you for all your support. Annyeong, kamsahamnida. Until the next video, peace.